Welcome everyone to the Verizon pregame from Washington, D.C. Capitals fans lined up and fired up to watch Alex Ovechkin and his mates in Game 2 of this first-round series with Montreal.
Let's go Caps!
Nick Suzuki and the Canadiens trying to even this series and win apiece after the Caps' overtime win here Monday night, led by the pillar of their franchise for the past 2 decades.
There are players, and there are pillars.
Alex Ovechkin leads it off here in Game 1.
A team's heart.
He's a beast, he's a machine, and that's why he's a legend.
And so often, it's hero.
They score, and Ovechkin got it! His first overtime game winner!
What else can he do?
Game 2.
Welcome inside Capital One Arena. Tonight, the top seed in the East, the Washington Capitals, and the 8th seed Montreal in the only game of the Eastern Conference playoffs tonight. Later this evening out west, Dallas is at Colorado. That series tied at 1 apiece, and it's Game 2 in L.A. The Kings leading Edmonton 1-0. Hi, everybody, and welcome. I'm Sean McDonough, high above the ice. Ray Ferraro's between the benches. Delighted to have you with us, Ray. It's been the season of the Great 8 in this National Hockey League campaign, and that was the case again on Monday night. Alex Ovechkin in on all 3 Washington goals. He had an assist and 2 goals, including the game winner in overtime.
It's just remarkable at 39 years old, the season that Ovechkin put together. 44 goals to lead the Caps, 237 shots on goal to lead the Caps. The calendar turns to the playoffs and nothing changes. The 2 goals that he scored, a first period power play goal, this game winner where the Canadiens muffed their defensive coverage, and somehow the guy with 897 goals gets left alone in front of the net. Ovechkin doesn't miss. He was a contributor offensively, of course, with the 2 goals. He had 4 shots. He also led the charge with a very physical Capitals approach. 7 hits in Game 1. The Caps looked to him to lead. He did it the other night, and he'll do it again tonight.
And despite the loss, Montreal coach Martin St. Louis was generally pleased with the way his team played in Game 1. It's the youngest team in the playoffs. They fell behind 2-0, but battled back ready to force overtime. Their top line is terrific, centered by their captain, Nick Suzuki.
They were fabulous, and Nick Suzuki leads this team in a different way. As a younger player, he really could just lead on the ice. Now he's grown into a leader off the ice and on the ice. We saw a terrific performance in Game 1 from Suzuki. When the Canadiens weren't getting much going, he and Cole Caulfield combined for this goal post off the deflection from Caulfield. And after Caulfield made a 2-1 on the power play in the 3rd period, look at the patience and poise, which is the hallmark of Nick Suzuki's game, to hold the puck and tie the game at 2. The Canadiens played really well in the last 10 minutes of that 3rd period. I think they gained a little confidence and a little swagger. We'll see if they can get on the board with a win in Game 2.
It's Washington and Montreal. The anthems and opening face-off coming up shortly, and then we'll see what the Great 8 has in store for us tonight. Well, there are a few things that Ovechkin hasn't done. He's never scored an overtime game-winning goal in the playoffs.
Ovechkin scores!